I went through the TIF agreements today, and I'm going to come to the January 16th meeting because I have a lot of issues with the way it was written. And I don't know who wrote it. Maybe it was that McMahon from the Connecticut municipalities or something, but I don't think it's well written. And I do believe that it could probably, I'm not saying it will happen because I think this is an honest council, but it could become a slush fund for developers. Because in the beginning we talk about the developers and the property owners, and then the whole rest of it is the developers. So that's my issue. There are several other issues in there that says everything is private. I think it should be public. I think it should be computerized. And you can look at the city of Chicago to see how they computerize all of it. That's the one thing. The second thing is and Mr. Santanella and Mr. Cressotti know, I know that you talked to the state. I did get an email. Tomorrow I'm talking with the attorney again because the state is really starting to put the screws to me. And I cannot find another place to live that is accessible for me to easily be in without my brother being next door to me. One, I don't drive. Two, I am 79. I'm on the way out. I'm going to pay for my funeral next week. I found a condo. I can't afford it right now because it's way below the assessment of the state. So I have a real issue with this. And it's either I go for the injunction and I fight it in the courts, and I could lose. And I know I could lose. But I really think it's up to, not all the, a lot of you are new on the council. You weren't involved with the opinion. But I still cannot understand, even when Mr. Santanella talked to me, why you have to take my house. I don't get it. And I really need something from this council that tells me why. We proved there's no Amtrak right away. There is no bike path. Since 1973, when we took over the bridge, the road in front of my house has not been taken care of. We never complained about it. Neither has the sidewalk. You can't right now go up Main Street with a walker because everything is screwed up on the sidewalks, except for the Grays Club. They fix theirs. If I want to go to Corona's or something like that with a walker. So all I'm saying, and I don't want to get petty because my brother says I get too petty about stuff, but I really need a decent answer why. I worked in government for many years for City of New York and the City of Chicago, City of Fort Lauderdale, and came home here. And I did construction insurance. So I know when a drawing can be revised. I work with construction managers. I worked with Gilbane Construction, most of the big managers, when I had to insure a different international terminal, Millennium Park, the Democratic National Convention, set up a rail captive for railroads. I know it can be done. And I don't understand why you have to take my house. No matter what I read. Didn't do it on Bridge Lane, didn't do it on Parsons Road. And I think there's a problem with that. And I would like someone to talk to me. Except I know Mr. Santanella, I'm not really mad at you. But I don't think, there's a difference with reasoning, deductive reasoning and inductive reasoning. When someone tells you something, it's not always true. That's why I was very lucky to survive in the positions I had, because the mayors of those cities trusted what I had to say, because I wasn't, part of nepotism. I was a professional doing what I did. And I still don't understand the logic, because we're not fixing the boat landing with this construction. We're taking 160 feet of plus my house to build a sidewalk that did not exist for 150 years. You were very involved in economic development because I read your resume. And so I don't understand what is happening here. And I don't care what you do 5 years from now. I'll probably be dead. But, I just don't understand it. I just want to be left alone in the last years of my life. That's it. Thank you.